Peter Sagal was born January 31st, 1965. That's it. Where to, Peter?
Appreciate the applause for my birthday. When I was a little kid, a long time ago, I somehow became convinced of the notion that every human being lives 100 years. And this freaked me the fuck out because I had a basic grasp of math and I knew that was 10 tens, and that did not seem like a lot. And so I would have these massive panic attacks as a small child. And I have this very vivid memory of having one of these panic attacks. Oh my God, 10 tens, that's not enough, that's not a lot. While I was in the back of a car with my grandmother. And I remember, again, very vividly, laying my head down in my grandmother's lap, and she stroked my head in a grandmotherly way, and I found that very comforting. In fact, to this day, when I have one of these panic attacks, I find that to be held by or to hold another human being to be very comforting. That, in and of itself, might explain my first marriage. My grandmother died in 1995, aged 9 tens. And my very last memory of her, it was intentional. I decided that it was over and I needed to leave now because she was no longer there, was her lying in her hospital bed, breathing in a particular way. And it sounded like this. Those of you in medicine who have been through this know that that is Cheyne-Stokes breathing, which is a sign of heart failure and is often associated with impending death. In the play Our Town, Thornton Wilder depicts the dead sitting in their graves, silently, not bothering to watch the living because we are so incredibly dumb. And I think of that whenever anybody says, as I said about my grandmother after she died, she's watching me now, or people might say, I know my father is watching me now, because if you think about it, if they, the dead, could see us whenever and whatever we were doing, neither they nor us would like that very much. Wilder died in 1975, not quite 8 tens. Shortly before Roger Ebert, who I was lucky enough to have met a few times, before he died in 2013 at 7 tens, he said that he was not afraid of death because, quote, I was perfectly content before I was born, and I think of death as the same state. But his last words before he actually died were, and this is true, quote, this is all an elaborate hoax. At the end of this month, I will be exactly 6 tens. Thank you.